The Kinsey Institute Gallery is a space where we can showcase materials from the permanent collection here at the Kinsey Institute for Research in Sex, Gender, and Reproduction. Today we'll be taking a look at a show titled Past Present. It brings together contemporary art that has recently entered the collection with vintage material, both art and artifacts, to show how artists of today are influenced by imagery produced in the past. Kevin T. Kelly from Ohio. He's a contemporary artist who has combined imagery from 1950s America with 19th century Japanese imagery. We have a couple driving a car. Behind them we see a couple who appear to be Japanese who are engaged in sexual intercourse. In the case below this work, we have 3 examples of Japanese pillow books from the Kinsey Institute Library. The Chicago artist Nicholas Sisler has used photographs from the Kinsey Institute collection to produce a series of prints. The prints are displayed here below a series of photographs that were actually incorporated by the artist into his prints. The photograph that appears to be hanging on the wall is the same image that we have on display here in the gallery. We have 2 photographs here, both color images. One is by an unknown French photographer. It is a back view of a reclining nude woman. It's probably from about 1920. Next to it, we have a photograph by Laura M. Abel, an American artist who produced this print in 1998. It is a color image of a man posing, reclining, but you can see the pose is very similar, and it's really a pose that we are more familiar seeing a female model assuming rather than a male model. We have examples of vintage pinup imagery from the 1940s and 50s in the form of magazine illustrations, calendar images. But then we also have a great deal of contemporary art that shows how the pinup continues to have quite an impact on our visual culture today. In both cases we have women kneeling, and that pose is seen in 2 contemporary sculptures that we have in this exhibit. One is actually a teapot showing a boy's dream with a pinup figure below a floating image of a young male who is having this dream. The artwork is by Bruce Cadman. Kira Sunshine Norton produced a sculpture on a similar theme showing a figure in a pinup type pose. But in this case, this is Blushing Betty, and the figure is part human, part dolphin. And I think the artist has done a remarkable job. A sculpture that very clearly is meant to be seen as a pinup image. We are happy to have visitors come to see exhibits here in the Kinsey Institute Gallery. Shows change every few months. We try to combine material from the art collection with materials from our library and archives so that individuals who come here to get a glimpse at the materials here at the Institute will have the opportunity to see a wide range of artwork and artifacts, books and photographs.